Good morning. I'm Casey, reporting from Casey Collections in Buchanan, Virginia. It's Wednesday, it's April 27th, and this is the second live of the day. It's basically a 10 a.m. report. We're getting ready, and I wanted to give you an update on kind of what's happened so far so you could see. We've got some of our movers here that are going to help us do a rug show of our 8x10 rugs. So I thought maybe while many of you might be at work, you could catch the show a little bit later. So to kind of give you an update on what's going on, and we are putting up our privacy wall right outside the bathrooms there. Again, just to give you a mid-morning update, it might be a little bit loud, but we've got an April blowout event. If you saw the live earlier today, I gave lots of explanations to explain what's going on. 10 to 50% off in-stock furniture, 20 to 75% all rugs and linens, and 20% off of everything else. So our rough sawn table, our 6-foot rough sawn table with 6 of the Raleigh chairs is here. We do have a rough sawn bench that ultimately can be sold separately. It's a phenomenal piece. And I'm going to work my way to the back of the store so that the movers can help us do a rug show. Those are so hard on us, but I wanted you to be able to see some of the rugs and the unbelievable price. This brand new corner cabinet that just came in. This is a beauty. It's a Kona Pebblestone 3-door classic hutch that just came in. And the answer is no, I'm absolutely not going out of business there, Debbie. In almost all the prior lives, I've taken the time to kind of talk about the changing environment that's out there, what we're doing to also make sure we absorb product from all 3 stores. So this morning's live, if you have time to watch it, is going to give you detailed explanations on what's going on and why. So we are working here with a little bit of a little shot in there without giving our contractor on camera. You can see we're putting up a privacy wall right outside the bathrooms as I promised. We have plenty of trash bins in the house now, and we certainly got more that came in this morning. We've got a sofa table that came in, a mini island that came in, and then in the back rooms, we've got plenty of bedroom furniture in addition to the 170 some odd pieces of other items related to frame prints that came in. We're working to move our 3x5 rugs over to this particular area. So we unearthed 2 of our islands that we'll put on great promotion. In this morning's live, I told you I'd come back to you later, probably first thing in the morning, and kind of give you pricings. There'll be some island specials that makes some particular island sets greater than 10% off. There'll be some table specials that make them greater than 10% off, and then just lots of other things in store. The whole entire store is on sale, and I'm not going out of business. Again, if you missed this morning's live, please go back and take a look at that. In a very detailed way, I explained what's going on as far as what we're doing. Here's a couple of the shelving units that I told you we would be selling. I also showed you this morning the linen room where we reworked that. These shelving units are $50 a piece or $45 for 2 or more. And I have more in an off-site storage location where we can sell them to you and arrange for a pickup at a later time. But I did get 2 brought up as I promised you this morning. Now, we're grateful to have the movers helping us do a rug show. So I'm going to slide around. My helper is going to narrate the show, so I'm going to give you a shot of the floor as we get started. I am going to show you just a little bit as far as the counter area. We do now have our counter area in place. I've been kind of talking through what was going to happen there, so we'll get all the hardware working, dropping it to the floor so our helpers can get all back in place. And this very first rug, as you'll go ahead and start reading for me, if it's something that you want, you can always screenshot the rug. You can give us a call. Tomorrow we open at 9, or leave it on our voicemail and say, hey, I sent you an email to kccollectionsmarketing@gmail.com, and we will return the calls in the order that we get them. This very first rug is an economy rug, and without any further ado, let's get the description before we turn.
7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches, $199 down to $50.
Again, if it's a rug you want, screenshot it. You can send it over to kccollectionsmarketing@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail at 540-254-1489, and we'll call you back to sell it to you in the order that we receive the calls. All the details are on the live. Please don't call and ask for the details of the sizing. That's why we're giving it right now. We are swamped trying to get ready for this very exciting event for you. So we'll read the details before we turn.
7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100. 7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100. 7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100. 7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100.
Notice the fish over there on the side. This one's a beauty.
7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100. 7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100.
This one is a very thick one. Okay, this particular one, give us just a minute to get our ducks back in a row, our train on the track.
I got it. 7 foot 10 inches by 11 feet was $999.99, now $499.
Very thick rug.
This one, 710 by 1010 was $379.99, now $125. 7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100.
So again, if you want to screenshot the rugs, you can send it over to kccollectionsmarketing@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail. We'll check our voicemails tomorrow morning early. We'll give you a call back, but we'll know from the email which one you want, and we'll have it ready to go.
7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100. 7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 10 inches was $379.99, now $125.
And can you guys hear okay out there? We're kind of talking over some hammering. So if you can hear, or if you can't hear, will you let me know?
7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 10 inches was $379.99, now $125.
Okay, thanks for the thumbs up there. You can hear.
7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100.
So these rugs are well below cost. It's the last time you're going to see them. After this, they are going to vanish if they're not sold. I'm not going to go through any more rug shows. It's just physically taxing. We're so grateful to have some help this morning. This is as low as they're going. After this weekend, you're never seeing them again.
7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100. 7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100. 7 foot 10 inches by 11 feet.
And this one is a beauty.
Was $999.99, now $499.
That's one of our top sellers, by the way.
7 foot 10 inches by 10 foot 6 inches was $310, now $100.
Thanks, Fred. We appreciate it. There's some really great rugs in here. He says they look great.
710 by 1010 was $379.99, now $125.
Again, one of our most popular rugs. We're going to gather the details on this one for a minute. We'll just pause.
This one was $899.99. It is 710 by 1010 down to $450.
Again, one of our most popular rugs. These are thick rugs.
710 by 11 feet was $999.99, now $499. The same for this one. 710 by 11 feet was $999.99, now $499.
One of our most popular rugs. Again, if they're rolled up in the back room and you can't see them, then why do we have them? It's just one of the tragedies of trying to fit under one roof. Our loss is your gain.
This one also 710 by 11 was $999.99, now to $499. 710 by 10.6 was $310, now $100. 710 by 106 was $310, now $100.
So you can see the rugs. There's a variety of colors. They are beautiful rugs. You just can't see them if they're rolled up in the back room. So we're working to have this April blowout event to give our helpers just a minute. 10 to 50% off all of our in-stock furniture. 20 to 75% off all of our area rugs. And everything else that's white ticketed is 20% off. We're going to go through later today and ribbon some of our furniture to make it greater than 10% off. And we will hopefully come back with a live in the morning. It's a 3-day event. We're blowing out April and we're going to spring right into May. Thursday, April 28th through Saturday, April 30th, 9 to 5 here at KC Collections in Buchanan. And here is the only rug show that you're going to get this weekend. So in other words, these are the rugs that are going to go in the pile. I don't have any intentions to pull more out. At this point, the only thing not in the piles are a few wildlife and Karastan, which I'm not going to be reducing to this level. So Karastan is already going to be 20% off in store this weekend. All right, so here we go. Just a few more. The only rug show of the weekend.
710 by 106 was $310, now $100. 710 by 106 was $310, now $100. 710 by 106 was $310, now $100.
That one's beautiful. And so for some of these, if we're digging to the bottom of the stack and you live 10 minutes up the road, at these prices and with the physical amount of labor that will be involved with myself and my helpers that'll be here those days, what we've been trying to do is like dig to the bottom one time a day, if at all possible. And what that means is we have to touch these rugs twice. We have to roll them back like that. We physically roll the rug to where it's right here at the edge of this rug. Then we have to flip all the rugs back and roll it out. So it's quite a process. So I'm going to try to actually dig all the rugs out that are selling in a day. That would be my goal. I mean, if you live far away, I understand, but also understand that we're not only passing along great deals. I mean, I am losing my rear on these rugs, well below cost. Plus, we're physically killing ourselves digging them out. So if we could just work together on that to do something that not only suits you as far as time frame, but also physically allows us to handle the store and also not to be digging 3 and 4 times through a stack. The pictures of the rugs, I think it's pretty clear what they look like here. And I'll probably go back and try to screenshot as well, or maybe when we go back down with the movers this morning, I might just take some pictures of the rugs so that I have them, so we're not digging up to show you what one side of the rug looks like. And again, that's not being lazy. This is the hardest work I've ever done, is digging in rugs. I'd rather unload 3 trucks of furniture than to dig in one stack of rugs. It is grueling. And the movers agree. They're shaking their heads. They love rugs as much as we do. So the final couple, here we go as we wind up our rug show.
710 by 106 was $310, now $100. 710 by 1010 was $379.99, now $125. This one was $750, now down to $250. It's an 8 by 10 exact.
It is one of our most expensive name brands in a pattern that has kind of the soft backing on it.
This one was $549.99, now down to $225.
So that concludes that part of the rug show as we leave them back and take just a little bit of a break. We do have runners that are drastically marked down over here. We've got 3x5s that are drastically marked down. So I encourage you to kind of dig through those stacks and self-serve in that regard. We also have all of our rugs in the very back rooms as I make my way through here. None of my friends here want to be on camera, and you wouldn't want to see me on camera without hair and makeup done, let me tell you. So I might scare you. So here we go. You can see the rug racks are full, whether you go this way or whether you go this way. We'll get them looking a little bit better, but they are definitely full. So 20 to 75% off all of our area rugs this weekend. You know, the tags and the prices are hanging there. If a tag has a certain number, then it's at least 20% off that. You can see that we have reset our linen room, our privacy walls going up there. No one has to worry about being on camera. We'll get our flowers put back. We've reworked our linens all the way around here. And you can see that our rug stacks are getting much more empty. Praise the Lord on that one. We do have marked down linens that'll be in this section, all the way around here, and all the way over here. For now, though, I'm Casey, so excited as we blow out April. We're going to have 3 days. We're going to party all through it. So come on in, have some retail therapy as I give back in what is going to be one of the last events for a while. We've been eventing and eventing and eventing, and all of that is explained in the prior lives. If you don't already get our emails, you can sign up at thecaseystores.com. I am going to send an email out a little bit later today. It will include the rug show and this morning's detailed explanation of what was going on in store and why so many changes. You can see that the bedroom furniture has come in as I promised. The queen beds, nightstands, chest of drawers. We've got the 6-drawer dressers over here. So it's coming together. We just got to get the rest ready. So we're ready for you tomorrow. So come in and help us blow out April. For now, though, I'm Casey signing off for Casey Collections in the gateway to the Shenandoah Valley, Buchanan, Virginia. And remember, whatever you do, enjoy the journey and find the good in each and every day.